Good evening. Rivals today? Maybe. I was also thinking of trying out Lords of the Fallen again, now that the new update dropped. We'll see. Hey, Prosper. I did see Sinners. I did watch it. I liked it. Liked it a lot. There's resubs 8. In the Prime Alley. Hey, Andrew. Is 2B Hero X any good? So far it is. Really, really good looking show. The animation is unbelievable. There's Prime Gojo. I'm gonna resub key. You heard what happened? Whoa, wait, is that real? Power went out and they had to cancel the remaining day 1 matches at the HCS? Oof. Wait, so what's the plan then? What are they doing? Is Sinners as good as the people are saying it is? I guess it depends on how good they're saying it is. I've heard, like, it's not 100% on Rotten Tomatoes good, but it's like a really, really good movie. I don't play Clash of Clans. Not often, at least. Got nothing impressive to show you there, Gold. When more content comes to it, Keith, for the next update. People are saying it's the best horror movie made. Definitely not. I would go as far as to say it's not really a horror movie. But it's a very good movie. I will be watching the Final Destination movie, yes, of course. Ooh, sorry to hear that, Owl. Hopefully you get it fixed. Favorite Elden Ring build you've ever made? The Sonic the Hedgehog build. Thanks, resub Joey. I know, we talked about 4chan. I saw. I know. Of course, Adrian. Thanks for membership, Luke. And Tier 1 Rin. See the $20 million jewelry heist in LA that just happened? They literally dug a whole tunnel. Let's see. Doing alright, Blake. Hope you're doing well. Los Angeles jewelry store Love Jewels was robbed of around 20 mil worth of jewelry during a daring heist on April 13th. 10 p.m., unknown number of suspect entered the store through a large hole they created through a 3-foot brick wall from a neighboring vacant building. Wow. They tunneled through multiple levels of concrete into the target location. Huh. That seems like such a simple solution. That's like actual caveman brain stuff. And it worked. Yeah, of course I've watched it, chat. They exited through the same hole and they fled in a Chevy truck. Bug on my computer screen. No alarms went off and no footage was captured because the security cameras were cut. They're able to disable the cameras, disable the alarm, and they were able to get into both the safes. They probably had 5-6 hours in here. Holy. The owner confirmed that they did not have insurance. Oh, yikes. They're turbo fucked then. They get none of that back unless they catch them, which they won't. Thanks, cat. That's crazy. Took over 20 years for my father to accumulate all that, and overnight it was all taken. Mostly just gold chains. We specialize in gold, so chains and bracelets. And especially with gold today, it's at an all-time high. It's a bad hit. I was telling them, let's get out of the business. In the gold business, you reinvest everything, so all your money was what was in the safe. We're penniless, literally penniless. Holy shit, that's terrible. So this is where they dug the hole through this building? How would they not hear? Well, they obviously were doing it at night. What do you know? Inside Edition has a video for it. Let's see. I do not, hacky sack. No, I didn't hear about the Air Neos lawsuit. It's membership related. Where is it? Oh, here.
It was a heist worthy of a big budget movie, and it happened.
No, it's not. That'd be the worst movie ever. It'd take 5 minutes. We dug a hole from the next door building. Like, come on.
Right in Los Angeles. Love Jewels, a small business in downtown, reported that it was robbed overnight. Thieves making off with $20 million in gold bars and jewelry. So how did they get in?
They literally dug a hole. They probably were digging it for a month. You know, they planned this.
The owner's son
Jesus.
spoke to KCBS, but
That's
didn't
sad.
want his identity shown. He says the thieves were able to shut down the power to the store, which disabled their alarm system and allowed them to take their time once inside.
They were in here for 5-6 hours, and in that time they were able to get in the safes, which usually if the alarm went off, they wouldn't be able to get in it for an hour. But since it didn't go off, they had all night here, and they cleared out everything.
The owners say they have contacted the LAPD, but they're also personally offering a $100,000 reward for information that leads to an arrest in this case.
Legitimately, every single item has been taken out of that store. I didn't see a single thing left.
At all.
That's nuts. Wow. That's rough. They said they're broken, penniless, but $100,000 reward. Yeah, I was wondering about that too. Maybe it's coming from like a friend or something, I don't know. This is also a really good point from this commenter. My house alarm, protecting less than 200k worth of everything, most of that being the house itself, instantly sends a signal to the alarm company if the power's cut. I thought that was the norm. Like the tamper-proof shit. Having $20 million worth of jewelry but having some kind of archaic alarm system doesn't make any sense. And yeah, we talked about the direwolves. Kinda sus. Well, they didn't do it to themselves. They're not gonna steal 20 mil of their own jewelry. That would be the point. They already own the jewelry. Seems like they just went really fucking cheap on the alarm system. Which doesn't make sense. Insurance. They don't have insurance. I think the number is higher for story purposes. Who knows what the actual number is, but literally every single item in here is gone. It'd be hard to quantify what that was. No, I already finished it, Toshi. Thanks, Risa Bilbo. You seen the new trailer for 28 Years Later? I did. I saw it yesterday when I went to the movies. Have you watched Orb Movements of the Earth? Yes, I've started Orb. It's good. I like it. Not what I expected it to be about. Maybe membership hacky sack. How scary is Sinners? I would say not at all. There's a couple of jump scares, but it's really not a horror movie. Thanks, membership Jojo. I'd be up for Hazari, perhaps. It made Dankin cry. Did it really? I'm not far enough to a point where it'd be, like, really emotional. It's a thriller, right? Yeah, it's more like a thriller. It's very good. I feel like I can't take your word for what is and is not scary. On this one, I really feel like you can. It is not a horror movie. Yes, Moonstone. I can't say I've seen that guy, Hacky Sack. I'll look up the Rave Dactyl Air Neos lawsuit real quick. You said Ruxin has a video on it. I'll just check that out later. Oh. Actually, let me hit the cliff note real quick.
In Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, when Jaden had Elemental Hero Neos and Air Hummingbird on the field, he could contact fuse the two monsters together to make Elemental Hero. He could contact fuse them together to make Elemental Hero. What is happening? Oh my god! Okay.
It is actually pretty interesting about Air Neos.
Air Neos. They're onto me! Yes, something happened to this monster after its appearance in the anime, and then after its release in the Strike of Neos pack, which it was the cover card for, strange things started to happen. Air Neos, after Strike of Neos,
never
got a
printed
reprint.
again.
Card artworks that it appeared in, well, it was removed from them. New Yu-Gi-Oh games that come out, well, Air Neos is missing. Try and search for it in those games, and nothing comes up. Remakes of the hero cards in spin-off Yu-Gi-Oh!
No, it's not a very good card. Air Neos is not a strong card. So this has been like a big conspiracy in Yu-Gi-Oh! For a long time, because after Strike and Neos, it doesn't exist anymore. And they literally take it off of cards where it was once printed, or on, like, when they take an image from the show where it once was, it's no longer there. And they've never acknowledged it. So it's been like a huge mystery in the community for a while. Ruxin just made a video on it, like, 2 weeks ago, something like that.
Yu-Gi-Oh games like Rush Duel, well, it gets a completely new name and design. What's going on here? What did Air Neos do? Well, for the longest time, all we got was theories. One was that it was something to do with the monster's name, Air Neos, since there was a private Italian airline known as Neos Airline. And what's its logo? A red bird. Coincidence? Yes, actually, because this wasn't the reason why. So then, maybe it's something to do with the design. Is Air Neos infringing on some other comic book?
I always subscribed to the belief that it was something that they had commissioned, and the relationship soured, and they lost the ownership of the image. But as of like a day ago, now a lot more has come out that I haven't tuned into yet, but it looks like Ruxin even interviewed Rave Dactyl, whom I'm guessing is like patient zero here.
A certain Konami and another certain Beyond Comics, because it was alleged to be infringing on the copyright of Ravedactyl.
Oh, I thought Ravedactyl was a person.
I will.
Oh. What the fuck?
It turns
I did
out
not
a
expect
company
that.
called Beyond Comics Incorporated, specifically creator Greg Weish, had made a
There's
comic book
membership,
character,
imagine.
Ravedactyl, and believed that Air Neos had taken from its design. In a court case,
Yeah, I can definitely see the argument there. It does bear some similarities, sure. But I wouldn't say it's like one-to-one. Like, the wings are totally different, the chest is different, the legs are completely different, but it does have, like, the same, like, I don't even know what you call this, because symbolism's not the right word, it's not really symbolism, but it has, like, the same, like, V buckle here, it has the same, like, lightning bolts coming down. But it's definitely not, like, a copy.
in the court case, Beyond Comics seek damages worth $70 million.
Oh!
Ravedactyl was created in 1989, was registered for copyright protection in 1993. got
70
approved in
mil.
1994.
I promise you, Ravedactyl has not seen 70 mil since its inception. There's no fucking way. Holy.
And then made its first appearance 4 years later on the Beyond Comic website in 1998. Incredibly, YouTuber Ruxin actually managed to get an interview with Greg, so we got more scoops on the details. I'm going to highly recommend you check out that full interview because it goes into so much more detail.
Yeah, I've been playing
I'm gonna
Rivals
cover
Season
just
2.
bits and pieces that I think are worth discussing, but I'll leave links in the description. Ruxin asked him about the whole event. Greg said that he would have lost the rights to his character if he didn't defend the copyrights that he had worked so hard on. He says after he saw the character, he approached Konami, asked them for some sort of credit or some sort of financial benefit.
Oh,
for
Konami
the
will
use
never do
of
that.
The likeness of his character, and they said no.
Of course they
Because of
did.
this, a court case ensued. The hero Ravedactyl was designed as someone with an aerodynamic helmet, uniquely pointed at the front and back. A pointed
Necrogoblicon's
chin guard,
pretty good.
a yellow egg-like spot on
That'd
his
be
head,
huge, Josh.
glowing blue eyes, a humanoid face, red smooth armor outlined around the muscles, which are in blue, solid feathered metallic wings, hands that are sharp and pointed at the knuckles, sharp elbows.
I guess I can see it a little more in the legs now. The legs are very similar. Yeah, I mean, the whole thing is similar.
Elbows. Power-wise, Ravedactyl can travel through time, He can fly, he can transform, and his costume was created by aliens. In the court case, it actually reveals that Kazuki Takahashi made an appearance at a Comic-Con in San Diego in 2006 promoting Yu-Gi-Oh!, which was next to a display promoting Riverdactyl.
Nice.
As well, Greg Weish on his own YouTube channel recently has just stated that Konami did say in an interview that they would go to Comic-Cons, look at independent artists' heroes as inspiration for their own new hero wave designs. So, Beyond Comics ordered a cease and desist, telling 4Kids to stop selling, displaying, airing, or in any way profiting from the Air Neos character. However, 4Kids continue to do so, with Air Neos making another anime appearance and having its own booster pack made. Now, while I'm going to stress once again, you should absolutely watch.
That's so interesting. I've seen this kind of IP lawsuit before. Basically, the guy has to sue to show that he's protecting his IP, otherwise it can be lost by de facto. Yeah, that's pretty common, and that's something we've talked about before in regards to, like, the gaming. The amount, I think, is absurd, 70 mil, but the act of suing for it, that makes sense. Because, I mean, it's close, but should they have ever actually gone through the lawsuit, I don't know if he would have won. Unless he would have been able to prove, like, they directly made Air Neos after seeing Riverdactyl. Which maybe he could prove, I have no idea. Thanks for membership, Julio.
Sin's full interview with Greg, so you can get the full scoop on all of the details, or watch Greg's video on his channel. Obviously, this is just from one perspective.
Oh, he himself made a video.
Konami's perspective.
That's what this one is. Okay.
They never talk. So it is important to take this information with a grain of salt. There could be more to it. In the end, we didn't get a definitive outcome, whether the work was taken or not. So a settlement was made. Apparently big companies, despite the amount of wealth that they have, they still don't want to go to court cases. However, any more details
yeah, settling out of court's pretty normal.
Revealed due to an NDA. However, it would be safe to assume that as part of the settlement, Konami either said, agreed, or just said to themselves, we're not going to make any more products featuring Air Neos. We're going to...
Wow. Well, the mystery's finally solved. I'll have to check out the interview later. That's so cool. I'd been a mystery for like a fucking decade. Nice concise coverage of it as well for the big cliff notes on it. Now I really want to hear from Greg. No idea, Julio. Why don't they redesign it? They did. TGS even mentioned the redesign here. Where was it? There. This is the new Air Neos. It's alright, Cat. Thanks to Tier 1 Ellis. Oh, sorry to hear that, Bung. Unlucky. Looks worse. Yeah, it definitely doesn't look as cool. That's for sure. Plan on playing Expedition 33 next week. I'm so excited for Expedition 33. I'm play through Oblivion Remaster first, though. Yep, we watched the trailer for that already, Nordic. Or Nerdic. I had it right the first time. I never watched the series, Scotty, no. I plan on it, though. I think it's a Prime Comics. You gonna play Lords of the Fallen? I'm gonna give it a try. We'll see if the update finally saved it. I imagine it probably didn't, but I'll still check it out. Give it a shakedown. It didn't. Yeah. I plan on playing God Hand at some point on stream, that's why I still have it up there. And absolutely imagine there'll be more other channel stuff. Boss and level designer still bottom the barrel garbage. But if the gameplay's better, that's nice. I finished Schedule 1, like all the content that's currently in it. So next time Tyler updates it, I'll top back in. Thanks for membership, Ruben. Membership Dazed. What was that Yu-Gi-Oh card? Ernios was the name of it. TGS just did a really great breakdown of it. I'm sure Duskbloods will be good. I already saw Sinners. I liked it. Not quite, Titan. It's not exactly how it disappeared. Sounds like something I can't look up on Stream Nightmare. I see. That's an interesting TikToker, Fluff Dumpster. Very cool. Why did you decide to fuck up a perfectly good Honda Accord for your recent video? Is that a meme I don't understand? Thanks for membership, Ezra. Yeah, the new 28 Years trailer looked great. Hopefully they did justice to the Dark Brotherhood quest line of Oblivion. I think everything stayed intact, right? Isn't it just a visual remake? Visual remaster? It's not a goddamn Honda Accord, it was a Sonata and it barely drove. That's not street safe. Thanks to Resub Divot. It's a complete overhaul. Well, that's more hype than I thought. Hey, that's huge, Sleep. Happy to hear that. Congrats. Nice, that's big, Ruben. Playing the shitty games and 100%ing them. New Jordan Peele movie trailer looks good. Him? Yeah. It does look good. How do you think Dustbloods will run on the Switch 2? I think it'll probably be fine. I have the belief that the Switch 2 is going to run games perfectly fine. There's a resub Zeke. The Mario Kart World Direct was embarrassing to watch. I actually totally forgot about it. And I haven't heard a peep about it. Was it bad? I haven't seen it yet, Crit, but I do know about it.
Drivers, start your engines. Welcome to the Mario Kart World game, available exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system. What kind of races await you?
Good ones.
In Mario Kart
The great
World,
races.
you'll aim for first place in each Grand Prix. But why stop there? Across cities, plains, a desert, and even the ocean, you can drive virtually everywhere in this fully interconnected world. Races are held on courses scattered throughout various regions that span this world, and you can freely drive between them.
See, I hate that. I super hate that. This is... Oh, man. This is a great angle to immediately sum up why I hate this shit so much. Sure, big world, you can go explore it. Awesome. Love that. Get to a track. Nothing. Look at how empty and boring that track is. That actually looks like shit from Fun Spot in Orlando. That is the worst track for something like Mario Kart. It's boring. Like, the idea conceptually is kind of cool, Mario Kart, and you kind of have, like, the Forza open world element to it. I can see that, like, working, though I imagine it'd probably still just be really empty, which it seems like it is. But what that leads to is shit like this. Just boring, empty races. Because instead they focused on, like, the scale. Look how big the world is. And always my big complaint with open world games is how, yeah, the world's huge, but it's really boring, it's really empty, and there is nothing, like, exciting about it. You put all of your focus on just making it big. And that is immediately what it looks like here. And that was my complaint about what they showed in the last Mario Kart footage, where every track looked really empty. And now I see why. Because you just kind of like skirt off to the side of it here and you go to goddamn, like a little tiny track over here with nothing interesting on it.
There's a lot in store, and we're only at the starting line. Let's introduce some of the courses that are waiting for you. Here we go! Courses are found throughout the world, inspired by their surrounding region.
Now with the...
Let's take a look at some of the...
I'm hoping, and it looked like in a couple of those, they looked like old-style Mario Kart stuff where it's just a normal course that you go to, as opposed to something you veer off to the side of the road and race in. So I'm hoping it's both.
Ride the ridges and roads on Mario Brothers Circuit. And cruise the curves around
Yeah,
the
I'll watch it, Jay, not on stream
You
though.
can't miss it. See the sights and structures of Crown City. You can even soar in style down Main Street. Drift along the rapid waterways of Salty Speedway and make a splash around the city's canals. Stay cool in the snowy trails
Perfect.
of Starview Peak.
So it looks like the open world thing is just an element of it, like a separate thing. That'll be the worst part of it. So I'll just stick with the actual courses. Thank God.
It's a whole new kind of drive-in theater. And in addition to lots of new courses, there's Toad's Factory, Peach Beach, Wario Shipyard, and more. Nostalgic courses from past titles are also here. But now they're reimagined and spread throughout the world, where races can happen during the day or at night. Race as familiar characters like Mario,
Knockout mode is basically the
Luigi,
Battle Royale mode.
Peach,
They have a Battle Royale.
and Yoshi. Plus, new drivers like Goomba, Spike.
It looks
and
sick. That
that's
sounds
right,
cool. A
Cow.
Battle Royale Mario Kart.
Even more new racers are waiting and ready to roll. Select your character. Choose your vehicle. Then you're off to the races. Characters and vehicles each have different stats, so make sure to find the combo.
Do you not
that best
customize
suits
them
you.
anymore?
There are two main styles of race revving up in this world: Grand Prix and Knockout Tour.
No.
In both modes, up to 24 drivers can participate, the most in
membership
series
mer.
history. Your rivals aren't the only hazards you'll need to avoid on the road. Look out for cars that shoot bullet bills, attacks from Hammer Brothers, and other obstacles along the way. Try to steer clear. And now, get ready for Grand Prix with Mushroom Cup, Flower Cup, Star Cup, and more.
All right, good,
Grand Prix
good.
races are held all around the game's world. You'll race through 4 different courses in each cup and aim for the top spot. In Mushroom Cup, you'll start off racing around Mario Brothers Circuit, while the second race will take you from Mario Brothers Circuit to Crown City. For the first time, you'll need to drive yourself to the next course in Grand Prix. So don't sleep at the wheel.
Here's a Prime
And
boat.
if you conquer all Grand Prix Cups, rumor has it that a certain colorful course will appear.
No, it couldn't be.
Next up is a new mode, Knockout Tour. From Golden Rally to Ice Rally and more. These extended races take you from one end of the world to the other. Get ready for a sprint. But
Oh, so this is that
you've
thing they
got to
mentioned at the
place
last
if you wanna
Nintendo
stay
Direct.
in the race.
Like the real long distance race that's like one lap.
Speed towards checkpoints throughout the world. If you don't make the cut, you're out of the running.
Okay.
Buckle up. The competition gets more intense as you close in on the checkpoints. You've got to drive to survive in Knockout Tour. So keep your eyes on the prize and aim for first place.
It is not coming to the Switch one. They said it's exclusive to Switch 2. It's also $80.
Items can drastically change the outcome of a race. Here are some new items that'll help
And you have
out.
to pay for online. Yeah, oh yeah.
Coin shell.
$80 plus
When
if you want to
throw
play
a coin
online.
shell,
An
coins will
extra,
appear.
what is it,
Now's
20? I
your
think it's
chance to
28.
grab 'em.
I don't remember.
Just don't let your rivals cash in first. Ice Flower. With the Ice Flower, you can freeze out rivals and send them spinning.
He's tier 1 Gothy.
Aim the hammer in an arc, and nailed it. Hammers also stay on the course for a short time and can be used to block off rivals.
That's a cool item. I like that one.
Mega Mushroom. With the Mega Mushroom, go big, so your rivals will go home. Feather. Use the feather to jump up and avoid attacks. You may even discover some unexpected routes. Comic. With Comic's magic,
Is that right,
your
Crit?
rivals will transform.
I believe it.
What other mysterious effects will happen? You'll have to see for yourself.
Will we be seeing
lower
the
your
Miku
placement,
movie?
the
Probably
more
not.
likely you are to find items that'll turn the tables. So when you get items, go for it. And if you're new to the Mario Kart
Make use of
series,
3.
there are added support features to help you along the way.
I don't care about the support features. New tricks, cool. Free roam.
When you're not racing, you can enjoy free roam. and go wherever your heart takes you. No roads? No problem. Ride the rivers. See the seas. Drive the desert.
That'd be great for kids. That's true, I guess. If I was still like 8 years old, snot-nosed, I'd think it's the coolest thing in the world. You're probably right.
To the edges of the world. Hey, there's a P-switch over there.
Thanks, Yusuf, honey.
Hit hundreds of P-switches you find across the world to start missions. By completing them, you can hone your driving ability outside of races. There are also hidden
Thanks, Gothy.
coins,
Thanks, membership manual.
hidden panels, and more. So take the scenic route and explore.
Yeah, I'm not touching that. Oh! Game chat!
With Game Chat, enjoy an expanded experience by talking online with friends. Use the built-in microphone to voice chat while driving together.
Yeah, let's go.
Also costs money, by the way.
Check this out.
Oh, ew! God!
Nice. Are you kidding me?
Look at the
Or
frames.
take a back seat and watch each other's game screens. If you have a Nintendo Switch 2 camera, you can enjoy seeing your friends' reactions while playing together.
What the fuck? That is literally out of Dave & Buster's when you sit down in the Mario Kart machine. That's so good. See, that's fun, that's silly. I'm not paying for that though. What a fucking waste of money. It's like a $50 camera just to do that.
Aim a shell and bullseye. And when playing together in person on the same system, a single camera can detect up to 4 people's faces. Enjoy the view and get ready to face off with your friends.
Jesus. That's awful. That is archaic. Yeah, I mean, it works in some others, Nami, for sure. Well, at least it's nice knowing the free roam is not the bulk of the game. I was very worried about that. Still not getting it for 80 clams on launch or anything, though. Thanks, membership, Autobot. GameStop revealed pricing for the accessories, and each Joy-Con costs $100. I saw that. They raised the prices on the accessories, but not the console. Jesus, holy shit, Lick. Thank you for the 50 gifted members again. Good to see ya. Hope you've had a wonderful week, Lick. You think they'll ever lessen the price? Uh-uh. Absolutely not. Thanks, membership. Snee. You should play Naruto Arena, the net variant. It's an old 2000s Naruto web game. Naruto Arena. Oh, I don't know that. What? Is that a card game? I don't understand what I'm looking at there. Thanks, Membership Dawson. Before the Wii U shop shut down, they were still selling Nintendo games at full price. Oh yeah, no, like I said, the price is never changing. Look up body cam, DUI arrest, drunk dentist crashes into police cars, it's caught on body cam, it's my old dentist. Is that right? And we'll do that at some point, Vibe, that's on the list. And not tonight, Small. But we'll do horror games soon. This is your old dentist?
Hey, I work tonight.
I'm good. How are you?
Good. You get your license for insurance on you?
Say it again? Oh, good.
I'm trying to find my insurance. I can't find my card.
We went to AC about a week and a half ago.
Okay.
We got up the car, took all that stuff out the car, and it's in my stack drop. And the insurance card.
Does it turn into a police chase? How do they hit? Oh, I see.
31360, do you have an extent of the injury?
I see.
Those for?
For vision.
Which kind of vision? Okay. Just.
Normal vision. Like
All right.
day-to-day
Okay.
vision.
What I want you to do is you're gonna keep your head straight towards me, okay?
Sorry about your dentist, man. You see the Haley Joel Osment body cam footage? I saw a piece of it. I saw a little bit of it. Let's get back to like the minute mark. Well, no, I saw it. I got the gist of it. I don't really want to see the whole argument with her and the cops. Yeah, Dragon Wild is good. I agree. No, I'm only done with Schedule 1 till the update, when more content gets put in. After that, I'll go right back to it for sure. Whew. Yeah, Kronos looks good. Also, what we saw earlier today, which I had not heard of, this looks really good. This is from Halo, Call of Duty, Destiny, fucking a crazy cast of developers for this. And it looks so good. Destiny, Apex, Battlefield, Halo, Call of Duty, Doom. It's a first-person Souls-like shooter or something. It looked nuts. Painkiller was also shown at the event and it looks sick. Painkiller's not new, I know Painkiller. That's an old series. Unless this is a different game. Painkiller's OG. So this looks like a... I'm not gonna say a remake, because it's definitely not a remake. It looks more like a modernization of it. But this is definitely Painkiller. No, I don't really have a dream car. Just a Viper GTS is the only car I ever like really loved as a kid. I thought it was the coolest like sports car. This does look good. Nice. That looks fun. Yeah, I saw the new FNAF trailer. Again, it's just not really for me. I'll watch it just because I like bad horror movies, but I didn't like the last FNAF movie either. I don't think I'm gonna be loving this one. And who knows, Pocky. And yeah, I started at Walmart but never finished it with Matt. Have you seen the... Have you seen the Fiji Mermaid? Nope. Wow. Clive Barker's Jericho. Haven't heard of that in a while. Mavs down 20 in the fourth. Oof. Huh. Thanks for Prime. Ret. I've been grinding Rivals a little bit. Probably won't tonight. Maybe I will tonight. I don't know. We'll see. I did not hear about that guy, Syrup. That's the first time I've seen that name. It just became difficult to keep doing, Ryan, that's all. And no, I've not heard of that page, Kenny. I did play Returnal. I streamed it. I liked that game a lot. And yeah, I've heard the Dubs Gamer. At some point I will Inferno, but not on stream. Devs of Returnal making a new game. Yeah, I forgot that they're the ones making Saros. This game looked really cool. I forgot that was the Returnal guys. That's this one.
Dies. But after every death, I always come back stronger.
It's such a hype-looking creature. Yep, I'm all caught up on One Piece. Thanks for 5 gifted members, Dawson. Thanks for membership, Frida. Yeah, I already saw Sinners. It was very good. Maybe I will do a review of it. I just don't have a whole lot to say. It's just a good movie. Like, my only complaint is like a nitpick on one certain scene I mean, I guess kind of a concept that I don't think really lands super well in the middle. But other than that, I think it's just a really, really good movie. So I just don't have a whole lot to say. Yeah, I love Risk of Rain too. Yeah, I have to check that out, sir. I've never even heard of that case. And yeah, I've seen that res. I feel like most people have seen that. That was a viral video from back in the day. You gonna play the new Turok game for next bad game night? New Turok game isn't even out yet, man. It looked really cool from the trailer, from what I remember. And yep, I know Rematch. We were just talking about it like 2 days ago. What did your team end up doing today? Won both our games. Play again tomorrow. I did not play the beta. I'll just wait till the full game drops. You watch Partying with Matt again? Yep, Matt and Danny will be here tomorrow. Let's use Subspectral. When Egghead ends, probably Lucid. You hear about the Mr. Beast Las Vegas Experience disaster? Fuck is that? The Mr. Beast Las Vegas Experience? And no, I haven't seen Warfare. Is it like a meet and greet? Mr. Beast fans outraged over 3-day Las Vegas immersive event? What the fuck is an immersive Mr. Beast event? Fans complained that they had to wait hours in their hotel room to only receive a mystery bag that contained clearance items from his online store. Like merch? Oh, I was told to wait in my room for 2 days for a package to come, so I legit spent 2 days in my room for a package to come, and it was a box of chocolates. What? What is this? I haven't heard anything about this. It said some of the tickets went up to $1,000. I don't know if that's accurate though, because it seems like it varies. Oh, here. The event at Resorts World Las Vegas was advertised as an immersive and unforgettable experience that included exclusive games, a Mr. Beast-themed menu, and mystery bags thought to contain limited edition merch, including one with a $10,000 gift voucher. I see. And yeah, it was $1,000 for the $1,000 for the tickets. Oh fuck! Imagine paying $1,000 and getting a box of chocolates and being in fucking solitary confinement in your hotel room for 2 days. How interesting. Hey, glad you like the song, Prod. Actually crazy how much stuff Pedro Pascal is in right now. Oh, it's unreal. Yeah. Actually and everything. Didn't watch it, Anon. You said Mithila? I haven't watched it, Trev. Couldn't tell you. I will watch Gaslight District eventually. And no, I don't keep up with the Rays. I don't watch baseball. Pedro had the worst fit I've seen in a while at the Star Wars event. He usually is pretty dripped out, isn't he?
You know what?
Some indie vibes.
Yes.
What's wrong with that?
I think that's your hat.
What? Why does it have like these, like, pencil lead lines?
Don't get attached to it. Attachments are bad.
Go back and look at the shorts. Oh, baby! Wait, those boots really bring it all together. What a wonderful symphony of fashion. That's very quirky. It's hard to like, I'm pretty tired of seeing Pedro Pascal and everything, but it's hard for me to just dislike him. Everything I've ever seen from him, he just seems like a wholesome guy. That fit is ballistic, though. That is on some shit. Oh, yikes, that's terrible. I'm super sorry to hear that, Mocha. You'll find someone better, but I don't have any good advice for that. That's awful. Shorts so tight I could see last night's meal. What a statement. Yeah, fair. You see Diablo cross Berserk collab? Yeah. Yeah, it's brutal, Bolt. That is brutal. Here's your blade. Here's membership cardboard. I did not hear about the illegal cat smuggling. You hear about the Ryan Gosling new Star Wars series? Jesus Christ, yeah. It's so embarrassing, man. Star Wars has never been so shit. I even like Ryan Gosling in a lot of films, but they really, at this point, are just grabbing stars for the sake of stars to try and revitalize this dead-ass IP. It is bad, man. Interest in Star Wars, I feel like, is just so low. There's no trailer for the Ryan Gosling Star Wars, right? They just announced it. Firefighter. His membership glitched. Villainy. I don't know why I thought that said firefighter, I'm not gonna lie to you. I read it fast.
That rumor is 100% true.
Up! 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 Cool. I appreciate it, Mothman. New Darth Maul show sounds cool, at least. That's just because Darth Maul is a cool character. They'll find a way to fucking butcher it, though. They always do. Like Obi-Wan. The Kenobi show. Oh, God. And I loved Obi-Wan. Ugh. Yeah, I saw the him trailer. We talked about it earlier. Use your membership, Hector. George Lucas rolling in his grave. Well, he's still alive, but even then, you're probably right. I'm grabbing a tissue. Hold on. What does George Lucas do nowadays? Fucking nothing. He sits around. We're writing more Jar Jar stories. I would wager a guess George Lucas hasn't even thought about writing something since selling Star Wars. I bet he hasn't even had the single slightest urge to put pen to paper since selling it. Last movie he directed was Revenge of the Sith. That's right. That'll be the last movie he ever fucking directs. I have a theory. I think George Lucas hated making movies. And his wife fucking carried him. I'm sure most of you know the story, like the first Star Wars film was a disaster until his wife like re-edited it and made it usable. Here's membership, Kevin. That's feminist propaganda. No, that one's that's a very real story. All the people that originally saw the first Star Wars footage, all of them unanimously said that this shit sucked. And then they took all that, his wife re-edited it, they redid, like, the whole chunk of it to make it usable, and then the good Star Wars came out. That one's been talked about since I was a kid. That one's not like a conspiracy or a fan theory or anything. I remember that growing up. Reading about that, hearing about that. No, I don't know what that is, Morgan. Never heard of that. It's a membership ham. Have you ever looked at stills from the original cut? I'm sure I did at some point, but it's been so long, I don't remember them. Isn't Kathleen Kennedy supposedly leaving Lucas? I thought so, but then chat was telling me she didn't actually leave, so I have no idea. So you're asking the wrong guy. I've got no clue. Yeah, we watched the new Fantastic Four trailer earlier. No, I don't know who that is, Big. I think it's membership rule. Unless I'm just misremembering who that name is. Let me see. Yeah, I don't know what this is about. Maybe all Georges who write are cursed. George R.R. Martin recently said that Winds of Winter is haunting him as he'll never finish it. Did he actually finally say that? That man writes anything except Winds of Winter. Glad you're liking the cheeky Roberto. And I can fix the camera after stream then. How's the Yu-Gi-Oh collecting going? I don't really collect anymore. Now I just kind of play the games. But I mainly play Magic and One Piece. Thanks, Nadality. So I said thanks. And maybe at some point Walmart. What's the longest book you've fully read? Probably... I was gonna say the Bible, but I don't remember if I ever finished the Bible. I can't recall if I read the whole Bible cover to cover. But even still, probably the Bible in terms of how many pages I've read from a book in general. I did. I saw a lot of that, Jesus, yeah. I heard about the shooting. Fucking terrible. And no, I haven't watched that video, Eric. You gotta say something real giga-brained like the Art of War. Yeah, the Art of War it became too normy. That wouldn't even be giga-brained. I need something more niche. Yeah, like the Bible. But I answered his question. Scooch was just saying I should have said something like really like big brain. Yeah, you guys ever heard of this little thing called the Bible? Do I like beer? Not really. I've never been a beer guy. I was, however, talking with the boys about all the stuff we're gonna like try and do on the farm. We did think about starting a little brewery, so maybe I'll get into brewing beer, and I'll brew a beer I actually fucking like. And the amount of regulations you'd have to go through and make it not worth it. Well, it's not about making it worth it, more about having fun, making it for us. I mean, that's how Cheeky started the soap. Made it for me. For my psoriasis. These are resub thick. Oh, absolutely, I'm rooting for the Lightning. Is there an update on Fire Festival? Yep, it's canned. How old were you when you read the Bible? I would have been like 12? Like 12 to 13-ish. That's when you were kind of obsessed with it, right? Well, obsessed with the religion in general, yeah. It was during all that. What's your opinion on motorsports? I'm becoming a bit of a motorsports guy. We actually just today, we just got a NASCAR. Well, not in like the main NASCAR circuit, but in the stock series. Bowman Gray. We have a cheeky NASCAR now. So I've been getting pretty big into motorsports recently, actually. Much to my dad's delight. So cool that came from a chat interaction. It is. Dude's super talented, too. So hopefully our cheeky car can be just fucking crushing in the stock series. How's your dad's car going? The 32 Ford? He said he'll have it in the garage in about a month. It's pretty much done. So I'll give you the update when he gets it done. But it went faster than I expected. Him and Joe got it done in like a fucking year. Less than a year. Happy birthday, Rylan. 3240. Yeah, from American Graffiti. They basically made the exact same car. This. Thanks for 5 gift subs, Bongo. Probably when I watch it, William. Have you been helping? No, I have not. I've just been cheering him on. Will it be roadworthy or just for show? Oh, no. It's fully drivable, street legal. Yeah, no, my dad wouldn't make a car if he couldn't drive it anywhere. Every car my dad's made, he's made the right way so you can actually drive it. Happy Easter, Austin. No, no big plans for me. You have a channel dedicated to EDH gameplay? Not fully dedicated to just EDH, but yeah, skill check. Happy birthday, Aegon. Wait, he made it, not restored it? Oh yeah, no, they made that. Yeah, my dad and Joe have made it. Now, of course, they had to get the body. Like, you can't just make the body or anything, but they did everything else. Including the engine block. They built that whole motherfucker, really. Thanks, Resub Mother. Oh, this isn't them. This isn't them. I was just showing you the example. I've made 2 videos on it, but here, I'll show you the latest pictures my dad sent, I guess. Give you a little sneak peek. Here. I'll go full screen. They've been working on that for like a year. Oh, you said Nikki Big. Oh, I know who you're talking about then. Oh, gotcha. That's why I was so confused. They know their shit for sure. Oh yeah, my dad and Joe have been building cars for like fucking 40 years. That is not the first hot rod they've put together. Do you think we'll ever see the end of Berserk? Yeah. Absolutely. Before he passed, he gave like the whole roadmap, didn't he? Nah, no crazy ideas, Eli, but happy birthday. Thanks for Prime Reginald. Can't remember the last time you were just chatting full webcam. It's been a while. It has been a while. Do they go to car shows? Who, my dad and Joe? Sometimes. Not to, like, show off their car, but just to go. Part of the community. I have seen real life Rocket League Octane. It's a very cool project, actually. Wait, where is it? Who's the channel doing it again? It's not Project Arcane, is it? I don't think. That's not the one I'm thinking of. There's a YouTuber that's been doing it for a while. Oh, it is Project Octane. Oh, and that is theirs. Whoa, what the fuck? Huh, what do you know? I didn't think they finished it. If you can pick any car ever, what would it be? What, to just have right now? It would be a 1960 Superbird. Plymouth Superbird. That's my dad's, like, pie-in-the-sky dream car. I think it's a 1960, let me check. So I'd get that and give it to my dad. Yeah. The Plymouth Superbird 19... Is it the 60? I can't remember which one it is. But they're like 300 grand. Might have been the 70. I don't think it's the 1960 Plymouth Superbird. I think it's 70s. Yeah, it's 1970 Plymouth Superbird. They're like 300 grand. Also impossible to find. And no, probably not. I'll probably just wait for Silk Song. Oh, that's awesome, Colt. That sounds like a cool project. What do you mean, Ember? That's sweet unknown. Hope work's going well. Have you been practicing your clapping? Yeah, but I've maxed out my clapping. So doing this technique, I can never consistently get faster than this. And doing thighs is just kind of cheating. Nah, just wet your hands, it works better. Well, you're kind of a genius. That actually probably would improve the claps per second. Thanks for 5 gift subs, Dawson. Probably not Barajas, but I guess we'll see. Yeah, we see the first. Did you see the first ever robot marathon just ended in China? Let's see. No, I don't think Bethesda's going to redo all of them. That's adorable. Wait, what? Oh, this is so cute. Can I see footage of, like, the start instead of just the end? Eat your heart out, Boston Dynamics. Holy shit, that is unbelievably cute. Let's see who else competed. Oh, this is the start. I see. I thought this was them finishing. Oh, this guy's much faster, but he's not as cute. They didn't make him look kawaii or anything. This guy's all business. That's the same gait pattern as like a 78-year-old man. I appreciate that he waves, though. That's very sweet. Only made them for a year in 1970 to race them. Is that what it was? I knew that they only got to race for like a really short period of time because they were too fast. But I thought it was the 60s. This guy looks like the one that we saw from the other lab. He's probably gonna fucking cruise. Big steps, yeah. Actually, he's not that fast. The other guy was faster. Also, this guy's kind of holding him up. And no wave. Not my favorite competitor. This is the Curious George fit going on here. That robot seemed a little confused, like traumatized. Oh, twins! Oh man, this one's dancing! Wait, this team is showing off right now. They're probably just gonna sprint. Like, perfect form sprint. Hey, no, move, I can't see. This is so cute. No, follow them. I want to see the. Oh, they're the last ones. Who was first? Oh God. Oh Jesus. That's horrifying. And yeah, I saw the trailer for him. Oh, that's my least favorite. This just looks sad. This looks like someone escorting their senile grandmother somewhere. Oh. Oh. Oh, it's another tiny one. Wait, does he walk on his hands? Oh no, he just has his hands by his side. Oh, wait, he got disqualified. What happened? Oh, he's too drunk, I see. He had a late night. Yeah, that was the I Feel Fantastic robot a minute ago. Yeah, this guy is fucking toasted. I still think this little guy is my favorite. I like this guy a lot. He's also got, like, the smoothest walk, too. That shit is swaggy. He looks like a dog on its hind legs. That guy's the superstar. I don't know if this was a competition or what, but this thing should have won. Different weight class? No, this is a... There's no weight classes here. Yeah, just made something on that Scarecrow. Thanks, membership, High Dragon. I hope you're liking the soap cult. I know paranormal home inspectors. Thanks for 5 gifted members, Dawson. Yeah, we talked about that a little bit, Richard, with the babysitter thing. I already saw the new Fantastic Four trailer. Watched it earlier. Who's to say, Barajas? Any news about Nintendo and their pricing? Yes, came out today. Price for the Nintendo Switch 2 console stays the same, but all the accessories went up a flat $5, I think. I think it was flat $5 across the board. Best character for each role in Rivals. I don't think I've played enough of Season 2 to know the absolute best, but I think Tank is probably Groot right now. DPS... I don't know, maybe... I think Iron Fist is probably up there. Iron Fist is pretty disgusting right now. And then support... Rocket Raccoon. Oh, Torch, yeah, Human Torch, maybe. Doing alright, Balls. Hope you're having a good night. And here's hoping Dark. I'm pulling for the lightning, of course. No shot Tampa makes it out of the East. I'm so tired of the naysayers. We're taking the Stanley Cup this year. It's coming home. You watch Supercube? I'm not caught up on Supercube, but it was hard to avoid everyone talking about episode 7 and showing clips. Because it's literally like a fucking 15-minute fight. It is beautiful looking. So yeah, I've seen clips of that. I need to catch up for sure. Actually, can I pull up that clip real quick? Is it on YouTube? Because what I watched is exactly what I talked about on stream not long ago in regards to stickman animations, like stick figure fighting. No, I haven't seen that, JB. I don't want an AMV. Here, I guess just this. I'll just show a piece of it. Like, it feels very reminiscent to me of stick figure fighting, where it's just like full-on, full-out fights, constantly changing, like really all focused on choreography and shit. It's so cool. Yeah, it's cutting around a lot. I wanted to show you just like one full sequence of it, but I don't know if they have that here. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Yeah, I'm very excited for the Lies of P DLC. Hey, congrats. I'm sure it was fun though, Eden. I did not see that walk. That's awful. Yeah, that one was very, very tragic to watch, Cole. That was tough. That was tough to sit through. To Be Hero X and now this Chinese anime carrying. What's it called? Donghua? I can't remember the name of it, but yeah. Chinese animation is just going ballistic. And it has been for like a couple years. I've been saying link click. Top tier. Now we've got some crazy Chinese anime coming out. Probably not, Austin. The game wasn't very good. Yep, we went over the evidence automator. It was on like K2 8 something B, something like that. Tier 1 plays. Or can I watch Supercube? It's on like a really weird streaming service, but their YouTube channel had like the full first episode here. I don't know if they're still doing it. Doesn't look like it. Oh no, they are. They're still doing it, but it's for members only. That's so interesting. Let me see resub Alchemaz. Thanks, Dex. That's very true, Owl. What the fuck is IQIYI? No idea. But that's where it's at. It's only on there. But they have their own little streaming service. Happy birthday, MDMA. This is only pushing potential viewers to piracy, which is a shame. I agree. I didn't know they had it locked behind membership because the first episode is free. I wonder if it's like a timed thing. I wonder if they just do it for like a couple weeks and then they release it on YouTube. I don't know. Because I wonder if that would be a successful business model. Like, you make it members-only content for a limited time, and then it becomes free. So if people want access to it right away, they can pay for it, and then it eventually just hits YouTube. I wonder how that'd go. Probably The Wire Barajas would be the next one. What's that, William? Like a video? That's how it is with the Chinese version of the 3-body problem. Well, it must be a successful model then. Have you heard of Thunderbolt Fantasy, anime with puppets fighting? No, but that does sound cool. Actually, I have seen this. I haven't seen the show, but I've seen this clip. I immediately recognize this. Yeah, I've seen this. I thought this was like a YouTuber thing. God, I forgot how cool this was. What do you mean, yuck? This is so creative. Oh, Jesus. Misclick. I love that. Can only think of Team America watching this. Yeah, it is very Team America-esque. I have still not seen Pantheon yet. I know what it is, I just still haven't watched it yet. This was made by the guy who made Fate Zero and Psycho Pass? Really? Thunderbolt Fantasy is? Oh, that's cool. I had no clue. And no, it's definitely not considered anime. I don't know if I'm playing or not yet, Colt. We'll see. Whew. I think you'll ever update your anime tier list? I might. It's been a couple years. There's a lot of new ones to put on that tier list, so maybe. We'll see. Is Steins Gate worth watching? I think so. I like Steins Gate. Been a while since a tier list. Do you mean like stream tier list? Because it hasn't been that long since a tier list. Just did one for Japanese snacks with Yosh and Ryo. And Teresa Edge. He's not in everything Machine Man, but he is starting to be in more things, which is good because I think he's great. And maybe beyond, but I think it'll probably be the Celtics. I can check it out then, William. Like a non-food tier list. Oh yeah. Yeah, it has been a while. Ugh. Drive Beyond Horizon has a demo. It's like Long Drive. Never even heard of it. Have you built any new commanders recently? Precon League. For the Precon League, I've had to build Ulalek, which has been a lot of fun, actually. Ulalek is crazy strong. Last non-food tier list was 2 years ago. You're wrong, we did a cigarettes tier list like 8 months ago. Membership Tinchi. Yeah, I think that'd be fun to do, Tinchi. Nah, Lightning win that for sure, Christopher. Thanks for membership, Nick. Thanks, Resub Puffy. I will be streaming Expedition 33 for sure. You gotta open more card packs on stream, need my dopamine hit. I actually might get back into doing more of that. I had like I was talking to the squad yesterday, or 2 days ago. I really think it'd be so fun to turn like cards into like a Schedule 1 style thing of upgrades for content. Not as like a business or anything, but like at our local our local game shop, they have this. It's called the Fizzbatch 9000. It's an auto card sorter. And basically it just, it does like 3,000 cards an hour or something. You put your cards in the hopper and it automatically sorts them by whatever parameters you want, like price, mana color, type, foil, non-foil, that kind of shit. And it really got me thinking, turning like the idea of cards into just a fully automated process, like in Schedule 1 when I moved into the warehouse. So like something like this, having like some science guys make like an automatic card sleever and de-sleever, an automatic pack opener, an automatic like shuffler, which already exists, but like specifically for cards so you can do sleeves, and then have like a table, like basically a fucking holo table where you play it and it would immediately log what you've played, so that way there'd be no misplays and anything like that. Just like actually automate everything about cards, just to see what that's like. Like a fucking Willy Wonka factory. Watched a video about this yesterday. This machine's pretty cool. Is this machine just coming out and making the rounds on the internet? No. I saw this in person 2 days ago when I went to Oblivion. That's our local game shop. They have one of these. I just got to see it. They let me take a peek. The owner's a buddy of mine. He's just super nice. He's just like, you want to see something? So I got to see some of that. It was actually one of the workers, John. So he was showing me it. How can this machine tell cards by prices? So the way it works,
and what we want,
there's a little computer. God damn, hold on. Right here. There's a little computer in here that scans the cards as it goes by. And what it'll do is it'll run that card that it just scanned into like TCG Player to get the price. So then when it sends it through here through the roller arms, it'll put it in the right batch for that price that you've designated. And it also does all of it without hurting the cards somehow. It's crazy. Thanks, Yellow. Scanning cards ruins Mint. Yeah, probably, but I don't grade cards and I don't give a fuck about that, so I don't care. Doesn't bother me. I just thought it'd be so cool to treat it like Schedule 1, where you're constantly like upgrading on and automating the process of everything in regards to cards. It removes the joy of opening the pack. Yeah, but in a fun way. Like in such a like absurd way. And we'd do so much content with it. Like to have all of that automation and shit, we'd make a lot of content out of it for skill check. I feel like it wouldn't be the same. What, the actual like opening and shit? No, probably not. Yeah, good idea, Jim. If the technology was possible, would you ever fund a project to make a real-life dual disc? Well, I don't have that kind of money. But I would love to help in whatever way to get that cooking, because I'd love that. I think that shit is so cool. I just fucking love card games, man. And I hate how expensive the hobby's become. Because I feel like it was hitting this peak of everyone getting really interested in card games again, especially Magic, and now Magic has just priced people out from even getting involved. Shit sucks ass. Any voice acting gigs recently? Just Dispatch. That's already a thing that happens a lot, Machine, yeah. It's membership, Austin. And yeah, I probably replayed Doom and Doom Eternal before Dark Ages. Yeah, it sounds like Chess Leon, it is addicting. Someone already made a real dual disc, it looks sick. Does it function? Because I've seen a couple AR projects, but they're not like super refined. Is he resub Kuba? Look up dual disc real life on Google first result and just try it here. Okay, it didn't work. Thanks, resub Robert. Holy, wait a minute. This is from 5 years ago and he says it's powered by AI. This guy's the progenitor of AI technology. This was before anyone else had it. Yeah, we're working on more songs, Doobie. That's so cute. That is actually adorable. I can't remember if I played that, Lewis. How'd the Halo event go? Very well. We won both of our games today. So we play again tomorrow. Remember when Kaiba beat Yugi by threatening to jump off the building if he beat him? Everyone references that. Yeah, of course I remember that. That show is full of, like, unbelievable wackiness. It's so beautiful. I've wanted for years now to be able to just watch the Yu-Gi-Oh! Series on stream, just watch party all of it with everybody, because that show is... I don't think people really remember how unhinged that show is. Like, one of my favorite episodes... I made a video on this, like, 6 years ago, but it's the one where my Valentine had a guy come up, like a movie star come up and be like, I'm gonna marry you, Mai. And she's like, okay, you can marry me if you beat me in a duel. And Mai wins, so he doesn't get to marry her. So then he, like, later on at Battle City, fucking crashes through, like, a poster. And he's like, Mai, I'm gonna marry you in this duel. And she's like, okay. And he uses ninjas. He ends up losing. But one of the cards doesn't vanish. It was a ninja on a kite floating overhead. And it turns out it's because it wasn't a Yu-Gi-Oh card. It was a real ninja in a kite. And it kidnaps Mai so he can marry her. Oh, it's so good. No, I love it, man. It is such a good show. Have you ever reached out to Konami to see if you could watch it on stream? I've reached out to Konami before, but it's always radio silence. Konami is first and foremost a company that prioritizes gambling. They don't give a fuck about that. I don't think they'd ever really let me do that. They'd probably never even answer me or anything. Do you mean Covenant Striker? Because that game does look cool. Remember when Mako Tsunami wanted to defeat the ocean? Did he want to defeat the ocean? I don't remember that. I remember in the first duel against Mako, Yugi attacks the moon. Destroys the moon. GX has some really goofy moments too. Oh, for sure. That's the one where Kaiba's talking about aliens and he's like, I don't know if there's intelligent life out there, but if there is, I'm gonna teach it how to duel. And then he shoots a deck into space. No, I haven't watched it yet, Jordan. Demon Wind? You can look at it. You can get Grandmaster this season? Probably. I'm just not in a rush to do so. Quick text. The concept of these shows with the whole world running from on a children's toy is so goofy. I love it. Like Moses and Beyblade. I think that is just such a perfect idea for people to get invested in as a kid. Like, really, the idea behind Yu-Gi-Oh! Was genius. The most high-stakes shit over something so small. Exactly, Coastline. I think that is just such a good idea. Have you heard of Metal Eden? It's like a roguelike Ghost Runner shooter with a hint of Doom. It sounds familiar. Didn't we look at this? Jesus. Yeah, we saw this. It did look cool. Can't remember if I watched that one, Wacko. Thanks for membership, Lewis. And no, I didn't play any of those, Lewis. Hey, well, hopefully it gets easier soon, Jojo. Hope it gets better. And yeah, I've done some Redacted for MTGA. Didn't Yugi's grandpa die twice in Season 1? No. When dueling Kaiba, lost and nearly died. And then in the next episode, his soul got stolen by Pegasus to lure Yugi to Duelist Kingdom. That alien that found the deck was Elemental Hero Neos, I'm pretty sure. No, wasn't it Yubel? I can't remember. Yeah, isn't that crazy, Binary? Yep, we looked at the Covenant trailer. That game looks really, really good. No, you don't have to do the Chalice Dungeons if you don't want to, Connor. Why do you think Wizards of the Coast has never tried to make anything like an anime or TV show for Magic? I know there's a ton of books, but you kind of already need to be into Magic to read those. I remember a long time ago they tried. It didn't get off the ground. And then in recent times, they have tried. I even auditioned for something Magic related in media. Didn't get the part, goddammit. But it's just, I don't know, just hasn't finished for any of it. But it's not like they're not trying to. Doing well, Wacko. And probably not. I probably won't see them on their tour. Yes, I'm excited for the Oblivion remaster. I don't know, I don't remember a lot about Jaden versus Yugi, so I don't know who had the better record. Maybe Magic doesn't have enough to stand out as a concept or too generic of a name. No, I definitely don't think that's it. They have plenty of things they could draw on if they really wanted to. Magic as a brand, though, doesn't really have like one stable image because of Universe Beyond and how everything's always changing, and like it's a little difficult to nail something down, but they can absolutely just pick a piece of it and make something. Thanks for your sub, Kiara. No set universe or characters? Not true. Well, there's no set universe, but characters? No, that's not true. They could easily do something with the Planeswalkers, like a Ajani, Chandra. Like, they could easily do that, Jace. Oh yeah, I still gotta play the Defiance MMO relaunch. Hey, thanks for a long time for watching, Cucumber. Thanks to 10 gifted members, Juliana. Appreciate that. Yu-Gi-Oh! Dark-Sided Dimensions is very easily the best Yu-Gi-Oh! Movie, in my opinion. Oh, I remember Dark-Sided Dimensions. That was very cool. That was very, very cool. I did see Sinners. It was very good. Thanks for membership, Levi. I think you'll ever play Forbidden Memories on stream. I don't know. Probably not. Yeah, we already went over the Air Neos lawsuit. Ravedactyl lawsuit. Thanks, membership, Anthony. You ever thought of playing any Legend of Zelda on stream? I talked about that. Doing like a replay of the Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, Wind Waker, Twilight Princess, yeah. One day. One day. What you playing first, Oblivion or Expedition 33? Oblivion, then Expedition 33. Yeah, I know. Forbidden Memories is brutal. I would absolutely just be getting my ass washed, because that game is bullshit. Yeah, I'll do a review for Sinners. Like I said, it was a very good movie, and I don't have a whole lot to say about it. It was just a really good movie. So it'll probably just be like a 3-minute video on it, but sure. Yep, we've gone over Kinpinders a lot. I love Kinpinders. That guy's art is some of the most revolting shit. And he is such a weirdo. It's never gonna get banned, Robbins. That's not happening. Thanks for membership, Nick. Name a UFC fighter for an edit. Any UFC fighter? Lyoto Machida. Thanks for membership, Higglesworth. Thanks for membership, Logan. You like 40k? Brother, I fucking love 40k. Yeah, man. Yeah, absolutely. It'd be fun, catchy. I do need to watch Warfare. Everyone keeps saying how good Warfare is. I've heard nothing but praise. Thanks, membership walk. And the resub kitten. Don't worry about it, redacted. I did not see the new Dante look for Season 2. How many live viewers did you have on your old Justin TV streams? Like 50-ish? Maybe a little less. No, I didn't even know there was one, Wayne. Seems like a lot for back then, was it? Yeah, it was. Some of those streams did really well. My friend used to watch you back in the day when you were on Justin TV. See, I just don't believe that. Like, I would be very, very, very surprised if there was anyone from back then still here. That was such like a small group, and really on Justin TV, a lot of them were just people that randomly would stumble across it because there wasn't that many streams going, like in general. They were just random people. Thanks, Resubline. Yeah, I know the Gaslight District EP's out. I'm sure it'll be fine, Robin. You know your old Justin TV account is still up, right? Which one? Because I had two. Is it the critical where the one is the second eye? Because that was the one I streamed on back then. But then I made another one, which was Penguin something. The critical. I don't remember that one. You sure that was one of them? Because I remember I had to make a few of them. And no, I'm not on Season 5 for Sopranos yet. It's still on 4. Thanks for membership, Darko. Thanks for gift sub Spectral. Bought your soap. Hope you like it, Darko. We'll eventually get to Polish food for sure. Yeah, that one has the most evidence. People on Twitter had their accounts linked with Justin TV and would automatically tweet out your stream titles. I didn't have a Twitter, though. I didn't make a Twitter till like 2013 for all the charity stuff. No, viewers of the stream. Oh, okay, gotcha. It's possible, I just don't really remember that one. Whenever they want, Michael. You didn't have a face cam on Justin TV and used to stream Gears of War. Yes to the first part, no to the second part. I don't think I ever streamed any Gears of War on Justin TV. The streaming software back then was not conducive to doing console gaming. So the only things I could stream were things that I could emulate. So I did like Paper Mario, Luigi's Mansion. Oh, actually that's not true, because I did get World at War to work. No, you're right. I did get World at War to work eventually. I don't think I ever did Gears of War though. Yeah, I'll definitely look at it then, Wayne. I didn't even know there was an after credits for it. Luck Lewis. It was Ray William Johnson. Thanks for membership, Wyatt. How you feeling about Gears of War E-Day? Probably gonna blow ass. Gears of War has not been good in over a decade. But I'd love to be proven wrong. I would love if this ended up being good. Join the what top? L take. Nah, man, Gears of War has been absolute shit for so long. Yeah, Cinders was great. And yep, I know about the Oblivion leaks. I saw them. Gears 4 and 5 doo-doo ass. And Judgment, yeah. No, it's just bad. The franchise has just really fallen off. Nobody talks about Gears of War anymore. It's a damn shame. Hopefully E-Day ends up being good though, but I have no faith. I don't think it's like horrible or anything, Anthony. Oh, I don't know about that, Top. That's because you suck at the game. Brother, what? The game's just bad? Like, the Gears 4 and 5 are just bad. Sorry to say. They're significantly worse than 1 through 3. Oh, I don't even remember him saying that, Top. Oh, shit. Oh, you can hold him to it, then. There was a Gears 5. There was... I streamed it, too. For, like, a day. Here's the movement, though.
Oh, what a fabulous spawn. Boots of face, Dice. Boots of face.
Yeah, I like One Piece a lot now.
Oh, I'm hurt.
A new weapon is on the field.
I'm so hurt.
Power weapon available.
I don't know, I still haven't watched Common Side
Dude,
Effects.
what are my shots coming out lately?
Man, this guy is fucking popping off. Holy.
Bro, my shot doesn't come out, man. Fuck, bro, I want to chip blindy, bro.
Damn, this guy is
It's
nasty
so
at it. Avexies. Is he an OG Gears player? Because I don't recognize the name from the community. That guy's nasty at Gears 5, though. He is an OG. Was he always named Avexi? I remember most of the people in the Gears community back in the day. I remember this clan, like the team. I just don't remember Avexi. I'm still shocked you were able to find people playing multiplayer when you replayed Gears 1. Why? Gears 1 is still one of the best multiplayer games out there. Crazy servers are still live? Well, it's peer-to-peer. You host it. Those servers will stay live till people finally give up on it and stop trying to play it. There's no way you believe that. No, I really do. It's an incredible game. Gears of War 1 is still a really, really good game. Thanks for your some space. Yeah, of course I'll be playing Borderlands 4. Not expecting much, though. But I will be giving it a whirl. Hey, congrats on the upcoming marriage hype. Never got into Gears 2 multiplayer, don't know why something didn't click. I have said from day one, Gears of War 1 multiplayer is the best in the franchise. By complete accident. There's so many things that made that special. Like, the jank made it special. Like, Gears 2 and 3 were still really good. But I never got into them the same way I did Gears 1. The few thousand hours I have in Gears 1, and I didn't feel the same with 2 and 3. The Sonic racing game? Yeah, I'm sure it'll probably be fine. Is Gears the franchise you think you have the most time in? No, definitely Halo. Between Halo 2 and 3, well, and Reach actually. Between those 3 games, I definitely have the most hours in, followed probably by Final Fantasy. Then Gears. Thanks, membership, Willie. And the 5 get to members, Dawson. I have not seen that, low-key. Not counting RuneScape. No, he said franchise. So I'm assuming he meant, like, multiplayer gaming. Like competitive stuff. Because then it'd be RuneScape and it's not close. That's the game I have the most time in. Jacob. That's true, I guess RuneScape is a franchise now. You're not wrong. It is now a franchise. And that's the plan, Eddie. Thanks for membership, top. Lockdown or Ascension? I was always Lockdown, ride or die. Love Lockdown. Depends on what you mean by that, Pooh. Like for multiplayer? Not really. Thanks for gifting member top. Which armor ability you prefer in Reach? I had a lot of fun with Armor Lock. I used to do a lot of goofy shit with Armor Lock. Reach assassinations were dope. They were pretty cool. I am still very sad, because I also forgot until today when watching our esports squad, that Halo Infinite changed it to back smacks. Ugh. They're not even called assassinations anymore. You play Magic on PC at all? I play MTGA occasionally. See, I hate that. Ugh. Yeah, I used to play Army of Two. And I have not played Grim Dawn. Who was the best Gears player in your circle back then? Looking back through old montages, Bad Magic had some crazy ones. In my circle? I guess it depends. If you're asking for montages, it was probably Dreams No Evil. Either Dreams No Evil or A Fallen Tree. But for like 1v1s and 2v2s, it was Milkbone. Nizmojo. Well, he was the GOAT. He was the one that started everything for Gears montages, but he was asking in my circle. I'm assuming he meant my friends. It's true, Phoenix. It did. I think just start over, Paul. I would not continue Infinite for their next game. I would think for the next Halo game, just totally abandon the storyline from Infinite where it left off with the, I already forgot what they were called. Like that new race that they introduced at the very end. I totally forgot. I would just forget it. Yeah, of course I know Death Battle. Death Battle's super popular. The Endless. That's what they were called, right? Yeah, the Endless. Yep, yeah, the Endless.
What you need. Tell them. I am sorry it took so long.
Who's she talking to?
Unknown. The signal's old? Like, really old.
My time is ended. Yours, too. They will make sure.
We need extraction.
Of course you do. On my way.
Yeah, of course I've watched the Halo show. It's nearly unwatchable. Makes membership go.
I couldn't decrypt it in time.
It's okay. You'll figure something out.
Of course I will. They'll pair you with another AI.
Of course I remember that, Sasquatch. I was even doing that on stream when we replayed it last year.
If Halsey lets them.
I think you absolutely just abandon this. That would be cool, Luke. Abandon the Endless, keep Atriox because he's sick. I think the Banished are fine. I think they are absolutely fine. If you just cut out everything with the Endless, I really think you can make it work with the Banished. Thanks, Resub Rack. And thanks, Noah, the membership sleaze. You see that Brighter Shores has 0 active players. Really? Did it flop that hard? There was so much hype for it, and a lot of people wanted me to play it. I just did not think it looked fun. Who knows, Pooh? Did it not take off?
About 5 months ago, Andrew Gower's latest game, Brighter Shores, was released in the alpha state. Before it came out, many RuneScape players had high expectations for this game because the dream was the guy who made one of the best MMOs of all time would surely make another masterpiece in 2024. On release, the game did actually quite decent. It got almost 20,000 people to sign up on day one, and it seemed to go in the right direction. But now, 5 months later, the game hasn't quite lived up to its expectations, and the daily player base has gone from 20,000 to almost 0 players online. Today, I want to dive into what happened with
Yeah, it's just... There's just no reason I saw in anything there to play Brighter Shores over just going into RuneScape. Like, there's just no reason to. It's offering you a worse RuneScape experience, just play RuneScape. That was my take on it. But I still wish it wasn't such a, like, flop. Because I really think he made a masterpiece with RuneScape, and I'd really like to see him find more success. I just don't think this was it. Thanks for membership, Noah. Can't beat what's set in stone. And it was never going to even come close. It just was not smart. There was no way he was ever going to beat RuneScape at its own game. He really should have just gone in a completely different direction. Oh, you might be right, Lewis. About what, Mayo? Nice, good work, Sasquatch. Hope it went well, Stoned. And I don't know if I'd stream Lost Kingdoms. Thanks a long time watching, Noah. You're gonna give Lords of the Fallen 2 another try since the massive overhaul? Yes, I was talking about that earlier. What's the biggest winner of the claw machine so far? The guy from like 5 days ago that got the Galaxy phone. That'd be fun. Thomas Juicy and I hang out pretty much every time he's here. I love that guy. Chase in LA. Keep me posted on it. There's no one won the Starforge PC. Where'd you hide it? It's the one right against the glass. I'm surprised that one hasn't been won yet. That one's been like next to the glass for pretty much the entire time. I haven't played Hunt Showdown, but I know all about it. I'm really looking forward to Expedition 33 next week, Dragonclaw. I think that game's going to go so hard. I think it looks so good. In like 2018, Pooh. Into 2018. Yep, the Oblivion remake's supposedly coming out in like 4 days. I don't think so, just another generic game. That word has to be one of the most overused words in the world, right next to literally. There is nothing about Expedition 33 that looks even remotely close to generic. Brother, the fucking concept of the game is about this giant mythical being that paints a number on a giant cosmic board, and anyone above that age dies. Right? Or is it above or below that age? I can't remember. They just die. So you go to try and kill that thing. It's like, it is so cool conceptually, and everything in the game looks so unique. I don't know how that could, like, you can say it doesn't look good to you, like maybe you don't like the kind of game it is.
It's been the first number.
Super possible. But to call it generic is unhinged.
Expedition after expedition have tried to stop her. Idealists, fighting for the future of Lumia. Academics, obsessed with the secrets of the monolith. And those poor souls who just want their deaths to mean something. None have ever returned. And neither will I. But at least I'll have seen something of this world. Seen what lies outside the domes of Lumiere. I'll have walked the path of all the expeditions who came before us. Tomorrow, the Paintress will wake.
I'm so fucking hyped for that game. Maybe at some point, no, I'll give it a try. Show her now, Rhino. She'd probably think it's cool. UI looks sick while battling. I have been purposely avoiding too much from it because I don't want to be spoiled on like anything at all. But everything I've seen from like their gameplay trailers and shit just looks incredible. That's awesome, Dom. Yeah, I will be doing more for that for sure. Oh wow, it's only 45 bucks too. Expedition 33 is 45 bucks? There's no way. What? No way it's 45 bucks. That's crazy. Holy shit. A game of this quality at 45 bucks? I love to see that. Probably shorter than people expect. That's definitely possible, but I can't imagine it's going to be that short. This genre of game is never short. These are usually like fucking 15, 20-hour games, but I guess we'll see. They said it's 30 hours for main story and another 30 hours for side. For 45 bucks, and it looks like this. That's unreal. Love that. Love it. It's also the dev's first game. Maybe they just didn't want to charge full price. Hey, whatever the reason, I fuck with it. Thanks for some minty. I'm hoping Sasquatch. Hopefully it'll be good. Have you seen Goober Gambling? Is he the kick streamer that keeps losing all of his money that's loaned to him and cries on stream? Yeah, thought so. This popped up in my recommended not long ago and I couldn't help but watch. It was fascinating. Gambling addiction is so rough. We've got one coming very soon, TS2. And yeah, we saw that robbery, Noah. Does he not play with the house's money? This guy? Fuck no. This dude just gets... he just loses all his own money or loaned money. It is always disastrous. At least in all of it I've seen.
Keep on trying, Goober. I'll always be the superior streamer.
Pray with me. Cleanse yourself.
This was the one I saw.
From what you've done. Dear Goober, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy 18 verse 10 be done, and when thy will be done, on earth as it is, and provably fair.
And this is still when he's trying to be in entertainer mode.
Give us this day.
And then it goes so south.
After Goober wins his 18 versus 10 and makes it all back, and then changes his ways for good. Stops chasing the rush of high stakes gambling, but instead entertains and has fun doing small stakes. Amen. Oh my god. 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 Oh my fucking god.
So like he was still trying to entertain during that, but he fully expected to win that hand. Many times did this happen. And then a crushing reality sets in after loss after loss after loss after loss after loss after loss after loss. It's brutal. Lots of gambling addicts who stream it do it from loans to promote more gambling. Yeah, I don't think he does, though. He is not a big streamer. He is definitely not using house money, that's for damn sure. This is just actually an addict. He's a tier 1 chipmunk. No, I don't know who that is, Jim. These are prime snacks. Yeah, I know about the car chase right now. Yeah, no, gambling addiction is huge. That one is... I will say, if we were to tier list addictions, I think I might actually put gambling addiction over, like, the hard drugs. I actually might. More deaths by a lot. Well, it is the addiction with the highest suicide rate, yeah. That is true. Because gambling's accepted. That's exactly right. The reason why I would put it over something like hard drugs, like cocaine or something, right, is because gambling is so fucking normalized right now. Tune into any sports event. Tune into anything. Everything is gambling right now. It's so big. Everybody is getting fed gambling, making it super normal, making it super easy to get into. So it makes more and more addicts like this. So I think I would put it over drugs. Shit is unreal. Make an addiction tier list. I was gonna do that, but then I didn't know how to like actually make a like I wouldn't want to actually do the drugs for the tier list. You know what I mean? Like I'll place a sports bet or something, lose my ass on it, whatever. But I wouldn't want to actually fucking shoot up heroin. No journalistic integrity. You're so right. No, I haven't wanted to play Fortnite in so long. I'm just not into it. Florida man does heroin to make a tier list. I've said this before, a buddy of mine named Eli, he got addicted to nicotine so that way he could make an album about quitting nicotine. It was fucking unhinged. Did he quit? Yeah. He actually had no problems quitting, so he didn't even make the album. At least I don't think he ever finished it, I don't remember. I did not see that interview, goodness. Have you looked into the FFTCG made by the MTG designer? What is that? The Final Fantasy TCG? Is that what FF stands for in that? Yeah, I know about the Chase Cal. Finished Schedule 1. Waiting for the next update to drop to hop back in. Very true, Watcher. The house does always win. But people know that. They still gamble regardless, thinking there'll be that 1% that actually hits it big. Have you seen the recent Chronos New Dawn gameplay? Didn't we watch that on stream? Pretty sure we did. Absolutely not, Noah. And no, I haven't watched it, Moses. That would be a fun collab, Luke. Perhaps. Yeah, I might call it a night. Get a little lift in before bed. Tomorrow we've got more Major. Our Halo Major continues tomorrow, so I'll be on pretty early tomorrow for that. We'll be watch partying at around like noon-ish. And then maybe I'll do Devil May Cry tomorrow. The first Devil May Cry is only like 3 hours long, so maybe I'll do the watch party and then later tomorrow night bang out Devil May Cry. I've been really getting the itch to play. And yeah, I've heard of that game before, Bloody. Alright, sleep well everyone, I'll see you tomorrow. It'll be around noon EST. See you soon, sleep well. Bye-bye.